Hey, what is up everyone? Nathan's Aeronautical back with another video. Today I'm going to be showing you guys how to program a flight plan in the FMC. So without further ado, let's get started. So the first thing that you're going to want to do is actually download or log into SimBrief. So SimBrief is basically what it sounds like. You can plan and create flight plans in SimBrief. So it will give you a couple of options that you have to fill out: what airline, flight number, and the most important thing is just departing and arriving airport. Today we're departing from San Diego and arriving at San Francisco, KSAN and KSFO. Just fill a couple of things out and it'll give you a route and a departure zip. So with that information, you want to go here and just keep that tab open, and you're gonna want to go down to your FMC. So I'm gonna leave this in the pinned comment for you guys to copy and paste into your notepad. This is basically just the order I do everything in, so if you don't really remember every order, like which page to go to, what to put in, this is what you'll need. That's all. Next, go to FMC. Actually, first you want to start up your aircraft, but it's already started up for me, and you just want to get it to the point where you could program the FMC. So you don't really need to do anything about this. You just go FMC, pause in it. So I already started from the taxi state. There's usually a couple of boxes right here that you'll need to put this information in. So you have to click on this and it'll copy it into the scratch pad. And what you do with that, you go back to this page and you put it into the line with the boxes, and it will disappear and go over here. It's the same information as this. You don't really need it, but we're just gonna clear this out. Our ref airport is KSAN, which is San Diego, so KSAN. Boom, and it puts that in too. We don't need to put our gate. If you see lines instead of boxes, that's not necessary. You don't need it. Next, we're going to go to route. Our origin, like I said, KSAN. Destination is KSFO. And we're going to put that in. And our runway, it's not optional, but we can put it again, like I said. Our takeoff runway is 27. Next, we're going to go to departure arrival. And we're going to go to departure. So, if we take a look, our departure runway is 27. Our arrival runway is 8 right. Our departure is the Echo 2 SID departure. So we're going to click on 27. It just filters out all the SIDs for 27. And as we can see, it's right here. So we click on that. Transition IK is correct. And route. And back to departure arrival. And we're going to click on the second arrival one. And we're going to click on 8 right, since that's the runway that we're landing on. Sorts out all the stuff. And our arrival start is the Surfer 4/Surfer. So if it's not on the first page, just go to the next page. As you can see, Surfer 4 right here. Click on that. So if we take a look at this, after departure arrival, it's route. Then we could actually activate it, execute. Next, we're going to go to pref init. And we're going to click on ZFW or ZFW. And it's going to put this number into the scratch pad. It might be different. It might not. It doesn't matter. Just put it back into the ZFW and it'll fill this out too. Reserves, we'll just put 15. It's like, I'm pretty sure this is fuel and stuff. Cost index, put 20. It's some kind of formula that you have to do to actually get this, but most commonly for the cost index will be 20. Doesn't matter. You don't really have to know why it's 20. Just put 20. Your trip/cruise altitude, it's only about a 48 to an hour flight. So we're just gonna put flight level 280, which is 28,000 feet. We're gonna execute. Unable whatever. Just go to N1 limit Then takeoff flaps 5. That's the normal takeoff flaps, which is okay. And we're gonna see the CG thing. So you click on CG. It's gonna put this number in. It might be different from how much weight is in your aircraft, like fuel weight, passenger weight, all of that. Just click on the box again. It'll say your trim. So you want to set your trim to that number. This is our trim wheel. And we're just gonna scroll through till we get to 7.02. The reason why we do this is because on takeoff, the plane, if you don't set the trim right, the plane will either want to lift off before you actually touch the controls, just because of how the elevators were trimmed. So the plane won't want to just be level on the ground. When you set the trim to that specific trim number, it will keep the plane in an equilibrium state, thus making it stay on the ground before you move your yoke. So it'll just stay on the ground until you move it. That's why the trim is set to this. Like I said, it might be different depending on how much weight. It also gives you your V1, VR, and V2 speeds. Just click on all three, and it puts them in like that. After takeoff and the flaps and stuff, act RTE/legs. So legs is this button right here. And this is the important part. So if you don't fill this out, this is what your departure will look like. There is no departure route out of here after Echo. There is no other waypoints. That's why you have to fill this out, or else after the departure SID, it's just gonna be flying randomly till it gets to the descent or the arrival star. So if we take a look at this, so it goes Landon Echo, and then it goes Gopher, GOFUR, GOFUR. Then you click on then, it fills it out. And after Gopher, it goes to MMOTO. So MMOTO. Put it in the then box. Next page. After Moto, it's Teddy. So Teddy, TEDEY. That's correct. TEDEY. Yes, and we put it in the then box. After Teddy, it's GEEGN. So GEEGN. Then after that, it's IK. So IKAYE. Put it in the then box. Then after that, it's Risen. Risen. After Risen, it's Splint. So SPLNT. After Splint, it's Stucked. So STO, I think it's STOKD. Yep, and then we click in the then box. So you just do this till, okay, Surfer. So now we don't need to do that because once after stocked. My gosh, this sounds stupid, but then it goes to Surfer, and we could check Surfer. Then it goes to NRRLI, or November Romeo Romeo Lima India. So then we don't need to fill that out because we already put in the Surfer arrival SID, because this is our arrival SID. Then it goes down into KSFO, which is perfect. So that's all we need to do. Then we click execute, and that's our flight plan. As you can see, now this is all set up for our departure SID and our waypoints. As you can see, before we put this into our ACT RTE/legs, it wasn't there, and it won't program the flight properly if you don't put all of this information in. If it's a long flight, it's going to be a lot of waypoints that you'll have to put in, but it's necessary for the flight to actually work. So yeah, after this right here, it stops because then the Surfer arrival star was already put in earlier. So I'll just show you guys how it works, and I'll catch up with you guys when I'm actually on the runway ready for takeoff. So now that we're lining up for takeoff, we just have to set our LNAV, which will actually guide us around. Set that. Oh, turn on our flight directors first, that'd be nice. LNAV. Oh, we could turn it on when we're in the air, actually. But we'll just go Toga really quick. And as you can see, it's following the flight plan. We're going over to Landon. We're turning direct Landon right now. Oh, we're kind of stalling out. Plane.
Kind of stalling. But there we go. We're turning direct Landon. And then after that, we're turning Echo, Gopher. And if we zoom out, we can see then it goes to Gopher, Moto, Teddy, Deegan, then IK. Then it just follows the rest of the flight route that we have planned in Sunbury. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. I hope it was actually helpful and wasn't super confusing. Like I said, I'll put this in the pinned comment so you guys can copy and paste it, put it in your notepad. So just a little reminder, if you forget what order to actually put all the stuff in.
So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. Leave a like, subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next one.